Alright guys, today I'm going to show you how to install the TMS Cafe Drag Headlight fairing. So I got this off of Mr. Biking Bird's channel, $35 on Amazon, and so I've been looking around like how to install this, and I couldn't find anything on the internet, and all different types but not the same exact one, so I'm going to go ahead and teach y'all how to install it. It took me about 3 tries before I finally got it to install correctly. So whenever you order this off of Amazon, like I said, $35 on Amazon, it comes with the fairing itself, this mounting bracket, 3 little bolts here, 2 of these bolts that go into the visor of your headlight, this big nut that goes onto the headlight, 2 metal spacers and a rubber spacer, and this mounting bracket. I went ahead and put this mounting bracket on there because I think that's easier. It's an easier way to actually install it. Tools you're gonna need is just a flathead screwdriver. I just like to use my Leatherman. Which one is this? A 1/4 size Allen key, a 5.5 millimeter Allen key, a 20 millimeter socket with a ratchet, and then this thing, 5/16 hex screw thing, whatever the fuck it's called. Alright, let's get to the install portion. Alright guys, I got my iron here, and so the first thing that you want to do is this little plastic piece comes right here. You just want to take your flat tip screwdriver and just pop it off just like that, and then toss that aside because you won't be needing that anymore. Next thing you want to do is you want to take your 20 millimeter socket, and you want to be careful because so whenever I first did this, it was really tight, so be careful, you might bend that bolt a little bit in there, which I think I did. Oh. But it still works fine. It's really, if you got big fingers, it's going to be hard for you to get this thing out. I got little fingers and it's still hard for me to get it out. There we go. Alright, and you're not going to need that anymore either. So then you're going to take the one that it came with and just go ahead and hand tighten it down. Make sure it's centered like so. Keep the washers that it came with in there. So next thing you do, you take your rubber stopper and put it right there, right on top. Thing I forgot is that this nut right here, you don't want to hand tighten it down. You want to actually tighten the nut part down with your socket, 20 millimeter socket, before you put this rubber piece on right here. Alright, so after that, and hopefully it works this time, you're going to put your spacers right there on the visor, and you're going to put the fairing on very carefully because they tend to want to drop. This is a 2-person job. I'm doing it with 1. You can do it with 1. I did it earlier. Alright, so once you got it lined up, semi-lined up, just want to go ahead and grab the bolts that it came with. I got them in my pocket right now. Oh, God. Alright, so then you want to sit these bolts in, try to get them lined up, and hand tighten them. So once you got them tightened down enough to where it's not really going to move too much, then you want to take this little doohickey, and I use them for these up under here. So So this one right here, I have found, it only comes with 3 of these, but you need 4. This spot's for 4. So I just take this one right here. I've only got it hand tightened. And I move it right here. I was just putting it there for safekeeping. And that's going to screw into your the little rubber spacer that you put in there. And then I just hand tighten it down with this because I haven't been able to fit anything in there. And this is going to get it at that right level that you need it at to sit on the headlight like it's supposed to. So this bolt that was right here, move to right here. These 2 bolts stay. Alright, so once you've tightened that down, you can go ahead and finish tightening down the bolts that secure it, the visor, to the bike. And it's going to start raising and lowering the fairing. It's normal, it's just putting it into place where it's supposed to be at. And you want to get them pretty tight so that they don't fall off. And there you have it, guys. That is how I figured out how to install my TMS Cafe drag headlight fairing onto my 2009 Harley Sportster 883 iron. Hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe. There will be more videos to come, hopefully in a better quality. Thanks for watching, guys.